Layout View is a new view in Access 2007. You've worked in this view for a little bit during this lesson already, but now I want to show you some of the highlights of this brand new view in more detail. I'd like you to build a quick test form based on the report groups table. By now you should know how to do this. Slide up to the navigation pane, select Table Report Groups in the navigation pane, click the Create tab, and then click Multiple Items. We're going to create a continuous form. If the field list or property sheet appears on the right side, let's go ahead and close that so we can see more of the form. Just click the X in the upper right corner to close it. The best thing about Layout View is that you can be customizing your form design while actually looking at live data in the field controls. This has never been possible before in the traditional design view for forms. This makes resizing controls a snap because you can resize a control and immediately tell if you have the right size to display all the data. Let me show you how to do this. Right now you can see at least 7 of the records: beef ribs, roast beef, roast ham, other beef, shrimp, fish, and other seafood. What I'd like you to do is click on the label Report Group Name. Access made this control a little too wide for my taste based on the data it's displaying. What I'd like you to do is move your mouse to the right edge of this control until it becomes a two-sided arrow. Next, click and drag this towards the left side and allow just a little bit of extra room so you don't cut off the word name. Release the mouse and watch what happened. Access resized this one, but it also moved the account number and account description fields closer to the left side. What I'd like you to do now is use the scroll bar on the right side, and let's do a quick check just to make sure all the report group names still fit in there. There's a few that have moved down to the second line. So let's resize it back a little bit more to the right. Access will take you back up to the top. So I'm going to scroll down again. We still have this one, so we need to resize it just a little bit more. And so far everything looks pretty good. Everything's on one line. Here's one right here. We still need to go back a little bit farther. I believe everything looks good, but we still have one down here. And that should probably take care of everything. Everything looks good. What we just did, you can never do very easily in Design View. You would have to make a change in Design View and then continually switch back and forth between Design View and Form View to see if your data fit. We could do it right on screen here as we saw live data. The account number, I know, only has 4 characters, so I can easily resize this one down and I don't even need to check. But if you're curious, you can scroll down and you'll notice all the data is going to fit just fine. If you have lengthy account descriptions, I could easily resize this back out. Also, you've noticed that these seem a little bit tall. If you click on one, actually I clicked and highlighted all of these controls by accident, so I'm going to click on one, slide down until you see this double arrow. I'm going to move this up towards the top of the screen. You'll notice Access resized all of them. Now we can see about 13 records each time we're scrolling. All of these steps that you just took in Layout View, I guarantee would take a lot longer in Design View. So when you're working with Layout View, it's great for aligning, resizing, and positioning controls.